Hello and welcome to this screencast. I'm going to be talking about iteration or looping. Iteration being the sort of the technical word for looping, and I'm going to explain there's three different ways in which we can loop in BBC Basic. But the way I'm going to look at in this screencast is using the repeat until keywords. The repeat until. Okay, let's set some stuff up here. Let's just what can I do? Let's set up a couple of variables down here. First name, there you go. First name string, because it's containing characters. In quotes, mark. That'll do me. What else I need? I'm going to have another variable whose use will become obvious in a second, called run again. Run again string. Oh, I put percent there, not to the mistake. Run again string, and I'm just going to double quote that and sort of set it to nothing to start. Okay, so repeat until. How does it work? Well, I'm going to put the repeat keyword in. I'm going to go down for a bit, deliberately leave a little gap in there and put the until. And what I'm going to do, repeat until what? Well, it's going to repeat until run again string equals no, and that. Okay, so what this does, you see any code that goes between that repeat until loop, those repeat until keywords, any code in the middle of that will get repeated again and again and again until run again string equals no. And I'm going to make the user input that, so the user has the choice of actually finishing this loop and leaving the program. Okay, so let's put some code in the middle. It doesn't really matter what. I'm just going to print so we can see first name string. Just print that. Yeah, that's going to be printed out, so it should print out mark. And then I'm going to have an input statement. Here's the input keyword. This is the prompt. I'm going to say, do you want to run again? Question mark. Don't forget the double quotes, and the variable is run again string. That's the value from the keyboard will be put into that variable. Let's get rid of this space down here. I don't like this space much. Okay, that's good. So what's going to happen? Well, the code will come down. It will see these rems. Ignore those. It will get to first name string, set it to mark. Run again string, it will set it to a sort of null value because there's nothing in it, and it will go just to repeat until loop here. You see, and what happens? It prints out first name string, so it should print out mark, and it'll input, so it'll wait for something from the keyboard. It will display, do you want to run again, waiting for the user to put something in. Now, as long as the user doesn't put in capital N small o, this will go back up to the top, print the first name again, and ask the question again until the user puts in capital N small o. As soon as he does that, as soon as he puts in capital N small o, you see that this run again string equals no will be true. And as soon as that's true, it should drop out to the bottom. I'll tell you what I'm going to do for you. I'm just going to print finished when it does finish, just to make it obvious that it's fallen out at the end of the loop. Okay. Now, barring any syntax errors, let's see this thing working. Let's press run. Okay, so it's printed out, it's gone into the loop, isn't it? And printed out mark, and it's asking me, do you want to run again? I'm not going to put NO, capital N small o, I'm going to put anything. Let's put yes. And you can see it's gone back up to the top. It's running the loop again, it's printing the name out and asking me the same question. Do I want to run again? Put a Y in this time. And it doesn't really matter what I put in, as long as I don't put in NO, it will carry on doing that loop and running up to the top, as you can see over here, running up to the top, down there, round and round and round until that value equals NO. So this time when it says, do you want to run again, I'm actually going to put in No, capital N, small o. What should happen, as soon as that's true, it will drop out. You can see at the moment I'm right here. Do you want to run again? As soon as I press enter, it should go down to here. That's now true, which means it will finish. It won't go back up to the top. It will carry on straight down. Print finished, and the code should finish. Let's have a go. See if this works. Finished. Done. And that is the repeat until loop. It's worth mentioning that this condition after the until could be anything. It could be comparing any two values. Anything that can be true or false can be in this condition here. And that, folks, I do believe, is about all I've got to say on the repeat until. Thanks for listening.